Hola, mi gente. Buenos días. I can't hear you. Buenos dias. All right. It's a lively crowd today. I represent over 770 miles of a shared border with Mexico, the largest House district in the United States, from Eagle Pass, our hometown, all through West Texas, and ends at the far east side of El Paso. Where's El Paso? There we go. I come today to speak to you about the border and the Texas economy. And on that note, let me share with you an experience that began close to 40 years ago. I want you to imagine a husband and a wife with their 2 young children. The couple had limited English skills and only a Mexican high school education, but worked hard to get their permanent resident alien paperwork to live in the United States. After years of struggling to make ends meet and working odd jobs, they were presented with an opportunity to buy a tortilla factory in the small border town where they had decided to lay their roots. Apart from eating tortillas, which I know a lot of us know how to eat tortillas, they knew nothing about the business. But one thing was certain: they wanted a better life for their children. Don't we all? They took the plunge and sunk all their sweat, their tears, their hard work, and the little money they had into growing that business. The early years were hard, and they relied on their children and extended family members to help with all aspects of the business. The business grew through the years, and so did their dreams. That one small business created a ripple effect that helped other family members set up their businesses as well. And the couple's 2 children were the first ones to obtain a 4-year college degree. This is a story of the American dream in a small border town that paved the path for future generations of success. It is a story that I believe many of you and many of those in this nation of immigrants can relate to. You know, growing up and living on the border brings you a unique perspective, a deeper connection to what a migrant yearns for and what a Texan believes is the true essence of growing up in Texas and being an American. And with your help, I believe the time has come for us to focus on the economic strength that the border holds and to stop those that simply want to divide us or use our border communities as a photo op or as a political theater for their own self-serving needs. I see a Texas border that will be the envy of other nations, a future where advancements in logistics, science, and technology and artificial intelligence, coupled with the ingenuity of our Texas workforce, are free to create a border corridor that will help protect our environment and increase our economic output to take Texas to the next level. Where titans of industry and corporate America will see opportunities for growth, where all of us have an opportunity to obtain well-paying jobs that provide for our families and expand the middle class. The Texas of tomorrow can and will be led by the connections we forge and the investments we explore with our friends to the south of our border. They are our biggest trading partner. I see a border where our land port bridge crossings are performed in an orderly manner through innovation and efficiency to keep those that will harm us at bay, and we focus on law and order, where we provide our law enforcement with state-of-the-art equipment to protect all Americans and fight the drug epidemic that those that have been in statewide power for decades have let run rampant. A border where trade, commerce, and products are crossing 24/7 at a pace that is unparalleled in the rest of the world. Embracing these opportunities will help stimulate the economy, will help stimulate the economic potential of the rest of the state and the country. But that will only happen with your help and with those at home. Sí se puede, mi gente, sí se puede. To do that, we must acknowledge that our Democratic Party tent is diverse and stretches far and wide, that we embrace and value differing opinions so long as they help shape better policy, where we stand united in our common values and not let our differences divide us, where we acknowledge, champion, and support candidates who actually work to solve the issues of our time and of tomorrow. We Are Texas is more than just a slogan or a quote. It personifies the very nature of our uniqueness and our ideals. Close to 40 years ago, a migrant couple took a leap of faith that changed their lives and those close to them forever. Their decision carved a pathway for their son to go on to obtain a law degree and have a successful law practice for the last 2 decades. That same young man who started working at 12 years old at the family business had his 3 children go through the same experiences working that family factory. That same business he and his wife now proudly own. Who would have thought that the son of immigrants would one day find himself addressing an audience at the Texas Democratic Convention? In my 49 years on this world, I have been called many things. But being called el hijo del tortillero, the son of the tortilla maker, has been one that I cherish the most. And I know that in this convention arena of proud and diverse Democrats, I am not alone in that feeling. That's right. It is up to us to return Texas and America to the ideals that set our country apart. As the beacon of light, all other countries are going to continue to aspire to. I trust most in this room have similar stories they can share back home, and I invite you to engage with your neighbors, your friends, and family so that we can remind them and each other of what made Texas and this country distinct. Texas Democrats, I ask you that you fight to keep the American dream alive, and that we all fight to ensure that we have a Texas for all. Sí se puede, mi gente. Thank you, El Paso. Thank you, Texas Democrats. Let's get this win in November.